friends, this is Kristen from the Pros and Cons team, and today I'm excited to talk to you about the pros and cons of making a gingerbread house from scratch or just buying a kit. So, to start off, I feel like buying a kit is way less messy. I remember it was 2 years ago, and me and my husband decided to make a massive gingerbread house, and we were doing it together Christmas Day, and wow, it made a mess. Like our counters were full of gingerbread. It felt like flour was everywhere, and it was kind of stressful because there was so much going on, and it was very messy because it's just like a lot of process, like steps to the process of like making the frosting and then making like all the gingerbread and letting it cool and then putting it all together and assembling it. It just takes a lot of space and it's really messy. Another great thing with the kit is like it's all compact. You get exactly what you need in a container. Whereas when you are making it from scratch, you need to remember to get molasses and candy and powdered sugar and flour and whatever else. And it's like already a crazy time of year. And to add all those to your shopping list is kind of stressful, or make sure that you have them at home. So that's another like pro and con. Pro for a kit, con for doing it yourself. Another thing is it can add up more when you're buying all those things in bulk. So, for example, like you want some dum dums or something for your thing, but you're not going to use all those dum dums, but you're going to have to buy a whole bag of dum dums, and then you're going to have to buy a whole bag of like dots or whatever, and so it like adds up, so it becomes almost more expensive than getting like a simple kit because you're buying like all the candy separately, unless you just choose to deck it out in one type of candy, then that helps. Or this last year actually we just decked it out in cereal, so that was very helpful too. Another thing that is a pro to a kit is it doesn't take as long to assemble. So if you're like already busy with the holiday seasons where most people are, it can be just like a fun night activity. Okay, moving on to the cons of a kit. I feel like it's less creative. Like I mentioned, this last year, me and my husband put together a cereal gingerbread house. So we just did different types of cereal all over our gingerbread. And the year before, we made a tractor. Whereas with a kit, you maybe could find something, but it would be really hard. Like it's pretty standard. They're all really similar, it feels like. Another thing is a kit, you just maybe create less memories. Like it's not as memorable. Like I remember what gingerbread houses I've made. I wouldn't like with a kit. It's like the same type of thing every year, so it's less memorable. Another thing is a kit is just like you don't have bragging rights. You can't be like, oh, I put this together. Like, yes, you put it together, but you had a lot of help. So that's something else. Also, the smells of gingerbread is like, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I love the smell of cooking gingerbread, and you really don't get that with the kit. So these are some of the pros and cons that I've thought of. If there are additional pros and cons that you would like to add, please leave them in the comments below. Also, you can check out more pros and cons linked in the description below. I hope you have a great day. Bye.